Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Midnight Mixer.
The mix. We back at the mix.
Back in the mix, baby.
Reporting live from the
215, baby. You already know we in Philly with it today, y'all.
We in Philly. Shout out.
Parents' basement.
Parents' basement, yes.
Because that podcast money ain't podcasting.
Yeah. Unfortunately. So if you want to support us and get us out of his parents' basement, you can subscribe to our Patreon.
Shameless plug.
Shout out to Michael for being our first subscriber to Patreon.
Thank you, big
Our Patreon has a bunch of exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else. For a humble $3 a month, you can get so much more of these pretty faces.
Early content,
yeah.
bloopers. You're getting ready for y'all.
Yeah, we get so much in store. If you're not subscribed to the Patreon, make sure you're subscribed to YouTube. Make sure you follow us on all the social medias, and make sure you are tuned in on all the audio platforms, because there is just so much fun, even on the free side of things. But if you can give us a humble $3 a month,
$3, just a couple $3,
just hold a dollar.
Hold a dollar.
Just hold a dollar. You know. You spend more at Starbucks every day. This is just $3 a month. It ain't nothing. You don't even think about it.
It ain't even a 4 for 4 play.
It ain't even a 4. You know they don't do 4 for 4s no more.
They do not do 4 for 4s no more, y'all. Sorry, that's not even a topic for today. But
Wendy's,
they like $5, $6, $7.
I seen some for $8. That's a meal. Why am I going to Wendy's anymore at this point?
Come on now. But we got to talk about the real.
Gotta talk about the real. What's the real?
This dirty ass nigga named Diddy. That's what's real. I did not want to talk about him on this podcast, y'all. But, we got to get y'all that content. We got to get y'all that content.
Yeah. I'm sure most of you have seen that he has, of course we know, but the video of him assaulting Cassie was pretty brutal. Just out of respect, because it's being shared everywhere. We're not sharing that on our platform. I'm not giving that a platform, but we will be reacting to Diddy's apology,
which we haven't seen it yet, but I'm already knowing it's BS.
It's absolute. I'm sure it is. What? You're apologizing for something you did years ago?
Years ago. Mind you, they said the video resurfaced, meaning that it already surfaced. Why didn't he apologize then? Why are you apologizing now, Diddy? Come on, man. Oh, man.
We're going to go ahead.
Yeah. He a fan. Ooh.
Lord. Okay. Diddy's apology.
Man.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help.
Oh, no.
I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
He's pushing out tears, bro.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry to who?
But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
You'll probably never see this. But the line, I was disgusted then, I'm disgusted now.
It's all about him.
BS.
BS.
Bringing God. It's like red flags with these apology videos. I'm committed. Committed to what? Because you've done a plethora of things after that.
That's what kills me. That's what kills me. I was really finna ask that too.
Committed to what? Bringing God into it. Ugh, leave God out of this. The Lord ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on, buddy.
I was fucked up.
It was.
Like, come on, man. That was I can't wait. It is like you could tell he's like pushing emotion out. That's why I started laughing, a little look away from the camera. Like,
And
this is,
crocodile ass
come
tears.
on, man. Like, this is
And what are you
hard.
crying for? Why are you making yourself a victim? You was being on her. To my son, it's so hard to reflect on some of the darkest moments of your life. How hard did you think it was for her?
Facts.
For this video to come up and for her to have to relive that over and over and over again.
That's embarrassing. To even have to see yourself
I mean,
in that position is crazy.
and to have people being like, oh, well, if she really wanted to leave, she would have left.
People said that.
What?
Like,
yes.
this nigga hasn't put car bombs in people's cars. Like, he hasn't gotten people
Like,
off.
clearly y'all don't know people that are victims of abuse. But sometimes it's safer to stay. Because the things that, it's mostly men, but, you know, I'll say people in general that are abusive, what they will do
It's
to
use
come
their
after
power
you.
to control you. It's
If you leave them, like you said, it's a power thing.
a power thing.
They don't want to lose control over you. The things they will do, the extent they will go.
And we've seen the extents he would go. Come on, y'all.
Like,
We've seen it. So what do y'all mean? Oh, if she really wanted to leave, she would have left.
it wasn't safe. She's literally in that video, she's leaving. And he runs out of the room in nothing but a towel and beats her in front of the elevator.
He ain't got no shame.
No shame.
No shame, bro.
And she's literally leaving, walking out barefoot. Like, trying to dip as quickly as she can. And this man comes out and beats her. It doesn't even care who walks out of that hotel. Who comes up out that elevator. He don't care.
That's crazy. In a towel.
In a towel.
Business all out. He ain't give a fuck.
Like, y'all think that a man like that care? Please. Anyway.
And then it's like, I don't know. And then I'm also seeing with Dr. Umar posting like, oh, if this was a dark-skinned woman, it wouldn't be getting this much this much attention. And I'm not here to argue whether or not that's true or not. I mean, there's clearly, you know, colorist things that, you know, us as a black community still deal with.
Right.
That's still, you know, deep rooted in the trauma and stuff like that. But don't take away from that. Should not take away from the conversation that is a woman at the end of the day. That is a
Right.
black woman at the end of the day. No matter what color she is, no matter what it is, that is a black man assaulting a black woman.
Right.
That dead. And I
Right.
feel like that, I don't know, when we do that, it's like we keep separating things. Oh, if this was a dark-skinned woman, like you're putting way more margins into something that doesn't need to be marginalized, something
Yeah.
that does not need to have this many categories in it. It's a woman at the
Yeah.
end of the day. He assaulted a person. That's it. That's all it needs to be.
Yeah.
Why are we bringing up other topic like that?
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. Like I said, to a certain degree, yes, it's true. I'm not here to argue that. But don't take away from that. It doesn't, whether she's light skinned, dark skinned, that don't take away from the fact that she's a victim. It does not take away from the fact that she was assaulted. Let's not do that. That is
Yeah.
not important.
There
Who cares?
is, I mean, of course, some validity to what Dr. Umar is saying, but the
there's a
fact
time
is,
and a
like,
place
that's
for that, though.
not even a time and a place. It's just the fact that, like, that's not the situation that's happening right now. Like, she's not dark skinned. So, I mean, there are, I'm sure, too many to count dark skinned women that are being abused to this day. We can bring light to their stories. We can do that as a community.
Without bringing down someone else's.
Not even bringing down, but it's like, if that's what we need to do, if we realize that there are dark skinned women who aren't getting as much attention, let's give them the attention. Let's ring the alarms. Let's get people's attention to the things that we know that people aren't paying attention to. Like, let's do that as a community. We have the power to do that. And I can't, of course, I can't relate to how hard it is of being a dark skinned woman, because I'm not dark skinned. So I don't know, like, the struggles. I don't understand what all the dark skinned black women go through. I wouldn't even want to imagine it. I'm sure it is a lot of pain there. Just like with growing up, people attacking you from every end. Like, yeah. So I just feel like my heart just goes out to dark skinned women, and just like this whole colorist shit that happens in our community. Like, I just hate it. But Dr. Umar's point did confuse me a little bit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it's
because I think we should just, like, if Cassie's case is opening up the floodgates for abuse victims, let's put everyone's story on the forefront. Let's not like be like, oh, if it was a dark skinned woman, then this wouldn't be happening. While that might be true, let's put some dark skinned women's stories out there then.
Let's make sure that if it was a dark skinned woman,
they are getting the attention. Let's do our work.
But I'm just saying, like, comments like that to me just, like I said, it just takes away from it. It makes us focus on a whole nother, like, issue that has nothing to do with this video, this thing in particular. Yes, this is something that has to be done, but like you said, just ring the alarm. Let's put attention to it. But
I think if anything, Dr. Umar's comment opened the door for a conversation, like it's doing now. So I won't say it was a completely pointless comment. I think it was a little bit.
I think it was misplaced.
I think it was a little bit misplaced because it is like this woman's individual experience of like what is happening to her, regardless of like what she looks like. But I think in a way, Dr. Umar's comment opens up a conversation for something that is needed in the Black community and just in society as a whole. Why do we push dark-skinned women down so much? Why do we not hear their stories as much? So just all that to say, it was interesting that he decided to bring that up now. Bring that point up now. But I mean,
at least it's brought up, I guess.
Sometimes points need to be made in like the most uncomfortable times, maybe. And of course, I'm in no position to decide when we need to talk about colorist issues because I'm not a victim of colorism. But I'm going to sit here and try to be an ally any way I can. And if this is the time for us to do what we need to do, especially as a light-skinned woman, I'm going to do what I need to do for my dark-skinned sisters because I love y'all. But bringing it back to what we are here to talk about with this Diddy and Cassie situation.
Dirty ass Diddy.
They said that he cannot be arrested because of the statute of limitations or whatever. So he pretty much just gets away with it. But he has a lot of other things that he needs to get through too. So I feel like Diddy's day is coming.
I hope so.
I don't think he's escaping everything he's done.
We'll see.
He's hurt so many people, especially women and young girls.
It's coming. I mean, but that's what I mean. It's the power, bro. I mean, he could get away with it. He got away with it this long. We see what happens now. But times are changing. I think it's definitely brought up in our generation too.
Yeah.
Where we're definitely putting a lot more initiative into stuff like this. I feel like back then it would have got swept under the rug like it usually does. But now we're really like, allied and getting to it. So get this dirty ass nigga off the streets for real.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck.
I don't care how many good songs he got.
I don't give a fuck.
Get him out of here.
Song's really not that good for real. Let's honestly be honest. It's everything around Diddy that makes the songs good. You ever listen to a Diddy song by himself? Come on, let's not do that, bro. That nigga's not that. I got the R. Kelly. Oh my God, R. Kelly can say what did Diddy do, bro? What did Diddy
making
do?
The band.
Like, it's always making someone else better, bro.
It's
Diddy,
facts.
bro. Get that dirty ass
facts.
nigga off the streets, man, for real, bro. I'm tired of talking about this man, bro.
Yeah, this is the first and last time.
First and last time, bro. I mean, unless he's behind bars.
Yeah. Then we gonna be popping bottles.
Bro. Then we
here.
popping bottles. Midnight Mixer edition. Like, yeah, bring some. Let's get some black owned champagnes coming up. Like, you know what I mean, for that moment. But other than that, bro, get this dirty ass nigga off the streets, bro. I'm tired of talking about that nigga, bro.
That's the mix.
That's the mix, y'all.
Catch
that
y'all.
dirty ass nigga off the streets. Fuck that nigga Diddy, bro.
Catch y'all on the
Wait,
next one.
don't blow me up though, Diddy. We know you got a lot of money, brother. We just humble.
We really not in Philly for real. That was a
citizens.
joke.
We're not in Philly. We don't know where we're at. Actually, where
Is
were
this
we at
America?
before? I don't know. South them.
Toronto.
Get off.
Bye.